to hear your son say such wonderful words about you, I'm sure, sir.
I must thank him.
Sir, how much was your father a role model to you that you felt that you should be a role model to your son? And how did you go about it?
Good afternoon to everybody. Actually, my father... My father worked in railways and government service. Actually, he wanted to bring... I had the passion to play cricket, but he couldn't bring him because his salary was very, very meager. So he told me that I should bring my son to become a cricketer because he had that passion to bring me as a cricketer. But he was not able to do that. He told me he has the passion to play cricket. Why don't you bring him as a cricketer, or why don't you encourage him to do that? But before that, my wife was also interested in bringing him as a cricketer. She told me, why don't you take him to your ground or something or anywhere. Sorry, I couldn't do that.
He gets really, really emotional about everything that's associated to me. I think even while you were talking about it, I went through the memory lane, including starting from what all we used to do. So it is a really emotional moment for him.
So I too worked in...
Well, not a very easy question to answer, because I don't know whether there's any one single aspect that he has, that I've learned from him, that would probably be the most important thing. There are so many elements and so many layers to what he has taught us in life, which if one has to follow, I think there's like honesty is one of them for sure.
Give me the top 5 then. How about the top 5?
Honesty, discipline, hard work. They'd all probably be in the same commitment, and being loyal. Yeah, I think these are the things that I feel are very, very high on his list, and there are many of them. I think most of the things that define a good human being, I think he gives it a lot of priority, and he expects a lot of that to be followed by his kids, and actually not out of any force, more like of him being a role model and seeing it happen and seeing the benefits of that. Because he genuinely believes that, sometimes there are quick roads to certain things, but take the longer route. It'll probably be the happier way to go. So that's something that there's not a quick fix to anything. He believes in that, and I think that's what we've learned from that. Work hard, and even if it takes time, it'll happen, but don't lose sight of what you want to do.
How wonderful. Mr. Khan, it must feel so nice that your son speaks so highly of you. In fact, Sohail speaks so highly of you as well.
Because I'm standing here.
No, Sohail speaks highly of you even when you're not standing here. But clearly your sons followed in your footsteps. They entered the world of cinema. Now two of them are fathers themselves. How much do you see them as role models for their sons? And how much do they turn to you for advice?
I would never interfere in their lives, because they are grown up now. They understand everything. And, children are as much part of nature as the trees. I mean, you have to protect them. You have to protect them while it is a small tree that you have to cover it up and all that.
You have to protect them even when they're big like this.
But once they grow up, you just have to leave them alone. As you cannot plan the growth of a tree, it grows on its own. But only thing is that when I see something wrong, then I will tell them. When I register something, that is the only thing. I have never interfered with their personal life, with their emotional life, and with their married life. I have allowed them. I have never put them, while growing up, into any pressure that you have to do like this, or you have to come first, or you have to play cricket like this and all that. I believe that जो इनकी तकदीर में है, जो इनकी destiny में है, वो होगा.
Lovely. Mr. Ravichandran, I'm going to ask you, what have been in adverse situations where you've had to pull out your inner steel?
Oh yeah, many times. I think it happens pretty often. I think you're in a situation which you find maybe difficult to handle, and so you're talking in general, right? Yeah, it happens. It happens pretty often in every aspect of your life, whether it's in your professional.
Being in the business of cinema is hard enough. There are many challenges, and I'm sure
right.
you're faced with adversity all the time. Is there any one maybe situation you'd like to share with us you really had to pull out your, do the right thing, not take the easy way out, take the high road?
Well, I think when I made the transition from being an actor, to doing something else, if it meant producing a film or directing, I think that was a call I had to take, because it's very difficult to turn around and say that, I didn't make it that successful as an actor, and I think it's about time that I think about something else. So that time I came to my father and I asked him, I said, I don't think my career as an actor is heading anywhere. There's a standard that I want to achieve in my life, and I don't think it's happening in the field that I initially chose. So he asked me, what do you want to do? So I said that anything apart from, acting, because I think I've come to a point where I'm stagnating. I don't think there's going to be a breakthrough and it's going to transform my career. It's like anything, you give even in test cricket, you get maybe 1, 2, 3 test matches or whatever to prove your mettle, and after that you can just be playing cricket and may never get a chance again. So it depends on what you're made of, whether you want to. I didn't have the kind of courage to go ahead. Then I told him, I said, maybe something in the same field, because I love the film world too much, I love cinema too much. I want to do something over here, even if it means producing a film or directing a film. I've had the years of experience. So he says, keep your eyes open. If something excites you, you want to do it, I think that's what you want to do. So I think that was a trying period in my life, because that, if you wanted one example of what happened in my life, and that was quite a turning point, because that decision helped me become...
Worked out quite well for you, I have to say.
Yes, it did. But I had to take that call. Had I kind of pushed and pursued with what I wanted to do, maybe I would have been also ran, and I at least could make a mark now. And now I know which direction I think I should be heading mainly. Not that, if there are any producers and directors around, that I'm not open for any acting roles. I still am, but I'm not concentrating on that anymore, that much.
Okay, let's now get into... Please share these moments with us. We'd love to know.
I started my first shave when I came to Bombay at the age of 23. I never used to regularly shave, but I started shaving regularly when I came to Bombay. And these people, my children, have done everything, every possible thing what I have done. So after that, growing up, like they wanted to play cricket, like they were shaving also. And they used to, bring their girlfriends also at home.
No, don't stop him. Don't stop him.
Girlfriend also at home. So my wife objected to it. My wife objected to it. That kya hai, bachche hain, abhi chote hain. This is a very young boy, and this is what they are doing. I said, you will tell them not to bring them home. They'll go on the rocks, on the seafront. So it is better that they come in front of you. So these are the things they started, and one of them was shaving. So they also started at the right age.
Was that moment with you? Did it happen with you?
Proudly, he wants to say the 3 things that he taught us. 1 was how to ride a cycle. 2, the love for cinema. And 3, the love for drinks.
last thing I taught them is how to drink. That was the last.
Did you not have a shaving moment together with your dad?
I recollect. Dad used to use those single blades, the Gillette ones, which you got to screw up, which was pretty fancy at that time. And as kids, we are always fascinated by the fact that when we're going to shave, how we're going to do it, because it's not as if the first time you ever thought you're going to do it. Then I think I took Dad's permission, and that's how I think I shaved. I used his razor, I remember.
He
told me you would use my razor but change the blade.
Good, very hygienic.
8 बरस की उम्र तक तो इनके बाद शेव कराता रहा मैं.
Ashwin, do you remember your first moment, the one your dad was talking about? And tell me something, how much...
Shaving moment?
Yes.
I think it's a fantastic moment.
It's that transition from boyhood to manhood.
From boyhood to manhood. It is a turning point.
But strangely, you want to do the transition from boyhood to manhood, but when you actually shave, you look 4 years younger. You look like a kid, and you're like, why did I shave? For that matter, because the first dialogue that comes from people is that, "Arey, tu bacha lag raha hai yaar, ya chikna lag raha hai," and both you don't want to hear.
Right, now, as you can see, there are new. Come on, guys.
Hello.
थोड़ी तालियां हो जाए. Now, for us to successfully make this record happen, create this record, we have to be very precise. So there are 2 horns. Okay. That's what. That's right. Give yourselves a really big round of applause. But it's got India. It's an India engraved razor, and it's got the tricolor as well. So, what are your thoughts on that? And how does it make you feel when you shake?
Proud to be an Indian.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for all the fathers, all the sons, all the dads and sons who've been a part of this brilliant record today.
अच्छा, मैं एक किसी को देख के बात करूंगा, कौन है वो? ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है।
वेल अरबाज रोल मॉडल की बात की जाए तो सलमान इज वन ऑफ द रोल मॉडल फॉर द यंग जनरेशन, बट हु इज योर रोल मॉडल?
Well, my role model has always been my father from my childhood. He's somebody that I've always looked up to. मेरे फादर बहुत इंस्पिरेशनल हैं मेरी ज़िंदगी में, बहुत मैंने उनसे बहुत सीखा है और मैं कोशिश करता हूँ कि मैं उनके फुटस्टेप्स पे कुछ हद तक फॉलो करूँ एंड उनकी जितने भी क्वालिटीज़ हैं वो अपनी ज़िंदगी में कहीं ना कहीं जाके इम्बाइब करूँ।
अरबाज भाई, आपका जिक्र किया सलीम साहब ने, सोहेल भाई का जिक्र किया, सलमान भाई के बारे में कुछ नहीं बताया। अगर आप उनकी शेविंग वेविंग के बारे में कुछ याद आता हो घर में कि बड़ा कैसे कर रहा है तो छोटे कैसे कर रहे हैं टाइप?
यार आपको आपके सवाल का लेवल मालूम है ना
सर? मुझे तो पता है
1 on 10 में कितने का सवाल है आपको पता है ना, उसका फिर भी मैं जवाब दूंगा। ठीक है, सलमान तो ऑब्वियसली आप लोगों ने भी देखा होगा कि बहुत कम अपने आप को फेशियल हेयर में पाए जाते हैं। उन्होंने इतने सालों में ज़्यादातर अपने आप को क्लीन शेव ही रखा है एंड आई थिंक ही इज़ वेरी वेल ग्रूम्ड एंड हमेशा वो अपने आप को फिल्मों की वजह से जो रोल्स प्ले करते हैं, ही इज़ ऑलवेज बिन वेरी क्लीन शेव ऑल द टाइम।
तो लड़वा अभी आपने जैसे फेशियल हेयर्स की बात की और सलमान मोस्टली क्लीन शेव, लेकिन आने वाली फिल्म किक में ही विल बी इन अ फ्रेंच, सो वो लुक और व्हाट डू यू वांट टू से अबाउट द ट्रेलर?
वेल आई थिंक द ट्रेलर ऑफ किक इज़ आउटस्टैंडिंग। आई थिंक मैंने जो ट्रेलर देख के आई वाज ब्लोन अवे। मुझे तो होता है ना कि बहुत जल्दी जो एक प्रेडिक्शन होता है किसी का फिल्म का ट्रेलर देख के कि हिट होगी, कितनी बड़ी हिट होगी, मुझे ऐसा लगता है ट्रेलर देख के कि ये सलमान की सबसे बड़ी हिट होगी एंड इंशाल्लाह ईद पे आ रही है और जिस हिसाब से लुक है फिल्म का, जिस हिसाब से फिल्म शूट हुई है, जिस हिसाब से कैरेक्टर नज़र आ रहा है, आई पर्सनली फील कि ये एक धमाका होगा एंड बहुत बड़ा ब्लॉकबस्टर इज़ अवेटिंग अस। लेट्स सी कितना अप्रिशिएट करते हैं लोग, बट आई पर्सनली फील कि इट शुड बी अ वेरी 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 बिग हिट। जी, मेरी नेक्स्ट फिल्म डॉली की डोली वो इस वक्त शूटिंग चल रही है। जिस हिसाब से उसका काम चल रहा है एंड वी शुड बी डन विद द फिल्म सम टाइम दिस ईयर, बट आई एम लुकिंग फॉर अर्ली नेक्स्ट ईयर रिलीज़, क्योंकि वो मुझे राइट टाइम और राइट स्पेस लग रहा है। सो द फिल्म शुड बी सम टाइम स्लेटेड फॉर अर्ली रिलीज, मे बी अ फेब रिलीज सम टाइम। या
बस डॉली की डोली में आपने डांस भी करा दिया राजकुमार को। वो
नहीं, अभी तक वो गाना पिक्चराइज नहीं हुआ, बट उसमें देयर इज़ अ पॉसिबिलिटी कि राजकुमार डांस भी करेंगे। वो किस टाइप का डांस होगा, कैसा होगा, वो तो हम फिल्म में ही देखेंगे। बट येस, देयर इज़ एन अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर राज हु इज़ नोन फॉर मे बी डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ रोल्स एंड डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स। इस फिल्म में थोड़ा सा खुल के काम किया उन्होंने और थोड़ा सा कैरेक्टर भी उनका अलग है, थोड़ा सा लाइट हार्टेड कैरेक्टर है, थोड़ा सा कॉमिक है एंड अच्छा है। इट्स अ वेरी डिफरेंट रोल फ्रॉम व्हाट ही इज़ डन, सो आई एम श्योर ही इज़ ऑल्सो एंजॉइंग इट एंड आई थिंक द ऑडियंस विल ऑल्सो लाइक इट।
क्लीन शेव को पे कॉम्प्लीमेंट काफ़ी सारे मिलते हैं, बस सर आपको कोई पर्टिकुलर कॉम्प्लीमेंट जो याद आता हो?
वेल आई थिंक ये जब आदमी क्लीन शेव होता है तो सबसे पहले कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स ये आते हैं कि तू बहुत फ्रेश लग रहा है, जनरली यू यार हैंडसम लग रहा है, फ्रेश लग रहा है, क्योंकि अगर आप शेव नहीं करो तो ज़्यादातर लोग बोलते हैं क्या हुआ, कुछ बीमार है क्या, थका हुआ लग रहा है, ऐसा लगता है कि कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, तो उदास क्यों है, दुखी क्यों है। तो आई थिंक शेव करने से फ़र्क पड़ता है।
आमतौर पे आप मलाइका के साथ ज़्यादातर इस तरह के इवेंट प्रमोट करते हुए नजर आए, ये आज फादर के साथ हैं, तो वो कहीं ना कहीं कुछ फ़र्क लग रहा है कि मलाइका?
सर आपका भी सवाल 1 on 10 में डेढ़ का सवाल है, फिर भी जवाब दूंगा मैं। ये जो इवेंट है अभी हर इवेंट में मैं मलाइका के साथ तो नहीं पाया जा सकता, जबकि मलाइका भी जिलेट की काफ़ी उन्होंने एंडोर्समेंट्स किए हैं। ये जो इवेंट है, अगर आपने इस पर गौर किया होगा तो ये फादर एंड सन का इवेंट था, तो मेरे हिसाब से फादर एंड सन के इवेंट के अंदर मलाइका का थोड़ा कम काम मुझे लगता है होना चाहिए, ठीक है ना। और तो वो उसी पे फिलॉसफी पे हमने काम किया है। बाकी भी आपने जो 40 लोगों को देखा और लिम्का रिकॉर्ड देखा वो फादर एंड सन का था। तो मलाइका सॉरी इस बार नहीं आ पाई लेकिन इस बार मैं अपने फादर के साथ आया जो and made it into a slightly different, unique and a special event.
क्रिकेट आप एंजॉय करते ही हैं, लेकिन इन दिनों फुटबॉल का दौर है सर।
बिल्कुल, हाँ।
फीफा देखते हैं?
देखता हूँ, कोशिश करता हूँ कि 9:30 वाला मैच तो देखूँ ही, क्योंकि बहुत लेट हो जाते हैं मैचेस, और फिर मिडनाइट वाला मैच में थक के आधा सोता हुआ आधा जागता हुआ देखता हूँ, और जो 3-4 बजे का जो मैच होता है, 3:30 बजे का मैच, वो तो देख ही नहीं पाता हूँ, तो क्योंकि बहुत लेट हो जाता है। अनलेस आगे चल के कोई क्वार्टर फाइनल्स और सेमीफाइनल्स में कोई ऐसे धमाके का मैच होगा तो शायद देखना पड़ेगा। बट आई एम रियली एंजॉइंग फीफा एंड अच्छा मज़ा आता है। सारे यही इवेंट्स होते हैं जब हम देख के मतलब आई सी फुटबॉल जनरली ड्यूरिंग यूरोपियन कप एंड वर्ल्ड कप, तो ये टाइम पे मैं देखता हूँ फुटबॉल।
बॉलीवुड में सबसे क्लीन शेव एक्टर आपको कौन सा सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद है?
सबसे ज़्यादा क्लीन शेव एक्टर कौन मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद? बहुत है, सब ज़्यादातर सब क्लीन शेव होते हैं। सलमान इज़ क्लीन शेव्ड, शाहरुख इज़ क्लीन शेव्ड, अक्षय इज़ क्लीन शेव्ड मोस्ट ऑफन। तो दे आर सो मेनी एक्टर्स, मोस्ट ऑफ द एक्टर्स आर।
इस समय प्रीति जिंटा का इशू चल रहा है, उसके बारे में अगर आप जानना चाहेंगे आपकी
Well, I would not like to comment on the Preeti and Ness situation, because it's a very personal and a private situation which they've taken now to court, which they will handle. They'll handle it. It's very difficult कि इनके बीच में क्या हुआ है वो तो पुलिस भी फाइंड आउट कर रही है, हमारा तो छोड़ो, हमको तो पता ही नहीं है क्या हुआ, तो भी पुलिस भी लगी हुई उस चक्कर में, तो हम कहाँ से कमेंट करेंगे? ना मैंने प्रीति से बात की, ना मैंने नेस से बात की, ना मुझे पता है। It is very wrong for us to comment between what has happened between two adults and two very sensible people and two friends actually, दोनों को हम जानते हैं। तो जो भी हो, I guess एक इनके बीच में एक किस्म का जो भी है समझौता हो जाए, या जो भी एक आंसर निकल आए। बट बाकी हर चीज़ के ऊपर कमेंट एक तो करना ना ही ज़रूरी है और ना ही हो सकता है। तो आई फील के आई थिंक इट इज़ बेस्ट टू लीव इट बिटवीन देम, एंड जो फैसला होगा और जो इनके बीच में अंडरस्टैंडिंग है वो हमको पता होना चाहिए बस। अभी खाना